Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll be talking you through what to expect on the day of your PACES exam. Before we get into the details, here's a quick overview of what I'll be covering in this video. We'll look at a few key things to consider before the exam, what you'll need to bring with you, and finally, what to expect on the day itself. Let's start with a few things to think about before exam day. First, book your study leave well in advance. I personally used my study leave to attend the E-Link PACES course and also took the 2 days before the exam off to revise and rest. Next, make sure you know the location of your exam. You'll need to plan travel, accommodation, and allow time for any delays. Sorting this out early helps reduce last-minute stress. Lastly, consider booking a hotel or Airbnb near the center. My exam was about an hour and a half from home, so I stayed in a hotel the night before. I didn't want to be worrying about traffic or delays on the day. Let's go through what you need to bring with you on the day. Firstly, your admission document. This will be emailed to you before the exam. You'll need to bring a printed copy and sign it when you arrive. You will need a valid form of ID. I took my driving license, but if you're using any other form of identification, make sure it's accepted by MRCP UK. You can double check on their website just to be safe. Lastly, your stethoscope. Everything else like pens, paper, and other medical equipment will be provided on the day. On exam day, the process begins with an ID check. You'll be taken into a room with 4 other PACES candidates. Here, your ID will be checked and you'll sign your admission document. Next, you'll need to complete your mark sheets with your personal information such as RCP code and exam center number. There are 10 mark sheets in total, since there are 2 examiners per station across 5 stations. It can feel a bit mentally tedious, but it's important to complete them accurately. After that, there's a short speech from a consultant. This is mostly to reassure everyone that you're prepared and to encourage you to do your best. Then it's time to commence the stations. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my video on the exam format in which I explain the PACES carousel in detail. Here's a few other things to keep in mind on exam day. If you need anything like water or a toilet break, speak to the marshals outside the stations. They're very friendly and helpful. Try not to dwell on one bad station. I was very nervous during my first station, which was cardiology, and scored poorly, but I still managed to pass. Feeling nervous is completely normal. Finally, be prepared for the exam to feel like a blur. It really goes by very fast. It's important to stay focused and give your best effort at each station. Once the exam is over, take a moment to relax. It's done. You've put in a lot of work, so give yourself a break. You'll usually receive your results within 2 to 4 weeks of your exam date. And remember, you can request feedback from the examiners whether you passed or not. This can be really useful for reflection. That's the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you found it helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to check out my other MRCP PACES videos where I cover more tips and resources to help you prepare. See you in the next one.